Shalom, GMS Holland Sit Downs coming back with a quick video, a food for thought video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. I want to say, Kal Allah, Yahweh Ba'asham Yahushai, Wasanak Kabat Salak Yayam, and Shalom Wakasat La Abakyar. The bonds to the elder apostles of GMS, peace, salutations to the elect. Yeah, so like I said, I'm gonna bring out another food for thought. And I'm gonna name this video "Provoke Your Brother Unto Good Works." Because basically we only have each other. We only have each other, and we are in times that a lot. If I'm saying this, man, a lot of demons are out here because they desire us. Like for example, what Yahushua said unto Peter. He said, Satan desires to have you. And that's the same thing with us now in this truth. Satan desires to have us, to sift us like wheat, Satan wants us to be out of this truth. Like what he did with Job. He wanted him to fall. He wanted him to curse the Most High. That's why Satan means adversary. He's the, he's the opposite of us. So he's the enemy. So we gotta fight against that and look at your brothers, and deal with your brothers in a way to make them better and to help them, So I'm going into a few scriptures. I'm not gonna make this too long, but because I'm in my lunch break. But yeah, this is Hebrews chapter 10, verse 24. And let us consider one another to provoke unto love and to good works. So it says to provoke unto love. So with that, the word provoke means to bring irritation, So if a brother sees you doing, you are being good to another brother constantly, and that makes him look bad or whatever, you're gonna make him think. You're gonna basically provoke him with your deeds. You can provoke him to do the same thing and to be just as good to the brothers as you are doing, or another brother is doing, or when the other brother is doing good deeds towards the Akyam, like for example pay food or help a brother out with the rent, and then you just say, hey man, you what happened with you? You can't help a brother out with his rent. Then he's gonna be like, man, look at this dude, man, saying I don't want to help out. And then he's gonna think about it, and yasharahla, eventually he will set up some money to help a brother out, So that's provoking unto love. And then it says provoke to good works, and that's what we got to do. We got to stimulate each other, with the provoking, the irritation that you can bring into a brother. You can basically stimulate him to do something good, For example, back in the day, when you was little, he would say to a brother, hey man, you can't do that, man. I'm 100% sure you cannot do that. Prove me. And then he would be like, hey man, this nigga talking, man. Think I cannot do it? Boom, you do it. When I was young, I was very vulnerable for people telling me I cannot do it, because then I would prove that I can. So that's basically the way how you can provoke a brother to good works, For example, he hasn't made a video in like 2 weeks. Then you tell him, man, hey, you should just stop, man. You should just stop, man. You ain't making no videos, man. You lukewarm, my man. You lukewarm? You want to be lukewarm, my man? Give me your channel. Give me your channel. Let me check out. Let me check out your channel, man. If you made some videos, You have this scripture. Let me see if you know the breakdown of this scripture. Provoke each other. So if he doesn't know the breakdown, he goes into it. He goes back to study more and more. If you provoke him on making videos, then he's gonna think like, yeah, man, this man thinks I don't make videos, man. I'm gonna show him. But you don't have to show. You don't have to show the brother that provokes you. You should show Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai that you're worthy, because that's what the scriptures say. Let me grab it real quick. 2 Timothy's chapter 2 verse 15. Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So not for the brother that's provoking you to good works, to doing the work of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, to study, to go into the scriptures and to make videos to edify, but to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man, because we need to show ourselves approved towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So with that in mind, hey, brothers gotta motivate each other, brothers gotta help each other, and basically can provoke each other to good works and love, man, towards each other. This is Hebrews chapter 3 verse 13. But exhort one another daily, why it is called today, lest any of you be hardened through the deceitfulness of sin. And the word exhort means to strengthen. So basically, the scriptures say, like, hey, strengthen each other, man. Strengthen each other, provoke each other to good works, help each other out, and deal with each other, man. Because in this truth, we lose family, we lose friends, we lose children, we lose you can lose your wife. So we have each other. This relationship of brothers in this truth has to be 20 times stronger than how 2/3 deal with each other, man. So exhort one another daily, strengthen each other, and with that also you can provoke a brother so he will do more, so he will dig deeper in the scriptures, that he will go make time for the scriptures instead of worldly things, But yeah, like I said, we all deal with demons in these last seconds, man. In these last seconds of this queendom, we all deal with demons. That's why we gotta help each other out and observe a brother in what condition he is. If you see he has spirits on him that basically keep him away from pushing this word, hey, you gotta strengthen him, man. You gotta say, like, hey, man, what you doing, man? What you been up to, man? You can provoke him. What you been up to, man? You haven't made no video? The apostle brought out the decree that we have to make at least 2 videos a week. What you doing, man? You getting lukewarm? Provoke each other, man, in a good way, to good works, not in wickedness. 2 Timothy chapter 2, starting with 1. Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Yahushai, and the things that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses. Okay, this is the point. And the thing that thou hast heard of me and many witnesses, the things that you have learned from Paul, the same commit thou faithful unto man, who shall be able to teach others also. So when you get edified by something, when you went through certain things by which you have learned, you have to go to your brothers and strengthen them. You have to go to your brothers and speak unto them and say, like, hey, Ak, listen up, man. If this and this happens, prepare your soul for it, man. Prepare your mind. Make sure you don't go off, because these demons are heavy out there, man. And some brothers are not as strong as other brothers. Some plants don't grow as fast as other plants. Some take time. So if you see a brother has a difficult time by dealing with certain things, hey, be a brother unto him, man. Be a friend unto him. And the word friend means brother, So you can't have no female friends, because a friend means to be a brother, So think about that, man. Let me read it again. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 2. And the thing that thou hast heard of me among many witnesses, so the things that you have learned, the same commit thou to faithful man, who shall be able to teach others also. Faithful men, brothers in the truth, brothers that believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, the same commit thou unto faithful men also, man, that you teach them, that you help them, that you support them, provoke unto good works. So yeah, going to the next scripture, Acts chapter 20. Verse 28, and it says, "Take heed therefore unto yourselves." So that's the first step. You got to take heed unto yourself. You cannot go out there and provoke a brother unto good works if you're not right yourself, if you're not pushing the videos yourself, if you're not studying yourself. How are you going to tell a brother what he should do if you're not doing it yourself? That's Matthew 7 for your ass, man. If you like that, that's Matthew 7, man. Which speaks about that how can you let me just grab it, man. Let me just grab it, man. Matthew chapter 7, titled Judging and Hypocrisy. Judge not, that ye be not judged. For with what judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with what measure ye mete, it shall be measured to you again. And why beholdest thou the mote that is in thy brother's eye, but consider it not the beam that is in thine own eye? So first you got to look at yourself before you start provoking a brother, unto good works. If your own works are not good, if you are slacking, if you're not making the tests, the biblical tests, GMS homework, if you're not studying, if you're not pushing out videos, who are you to tell a brother like, man, you're not doing enough, if you yourself are not doing enough? How wilt thou say to thy brother, let me pull out the mote of thine eye, and behold, a beam is in thine own eye? So that's the thing. So back into Acts chapter 20 verse 28. Take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock. So first to yourselves and then to all the flock, over which the Holy Ghost had made you overseers, to feed the church of Yahweh, which he had purchased with his own blood. So we basically all are overseers, man. If you have love for the brother, you will, it doesn't matter which rank he has, man. You will watch your brother and check out his spirit when he is in the time to be strengthened. So we all are overseers over each other. It doesn't matter which rank you have in this truth. We all should be overseers over our brothers. We all should be brothers keepers, man. And I think I'm gonna name the video Brothers Keepers, man. Because that's basically the thing that it's all about, man. The scriptures say work out thine own salvation, but still, man, you gotta work with your brother. We are in this truth together. We have to deal with these demons together, man. So take heed therefore unto yourselves and to all the flock, whether big or small or little, whether he's a sign holder, whether he's a reader or a cameraman, it doesn't matter, man. Whether he's a helper, not even in the camp, take heed over the flock, man. Keep watching the flock and keep helping each other, man. But as soon as this thing comes to yourself, you gotta work for it, man. This thing is not easy, man. Especially with these demons out there in these times, it's not easy. So you gotta work for it yourself too. So this is Sirach chapter 6 verse 32. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. My son, if thou wilt, thou shalt be taught. And if thou wilt apply thy mind, thou shalt be prudent. If you will, your spirit, of course your spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. But you got to work against these demons, man, that control your flesh. So if thou wilt, if you really want it, man, then you can receive wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Verse 33. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. If this truth is pleasant to your ears, then you will receive understanding. If you find it boring, if you don't find it attractive, if it's not for you, then it's not for you, man. so you will not learn anything. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise if you listen and observe. You know, a wise man shall listen, man. A wise man shall take a rebuke, because that can only make him better. Especially if it's from other wise men, man. If it's from other brothers in this truth. If thou love to hear, thou shalt receive understanding. And if thou bow thine ear, thou shalt be wise. Stand in the multitude of the elders, and cleave unto him that is wise. Yeah, that's why we cleave unto the elder apostles of GMS, because they are wise. We can learn a lot from them. They've been in this truth for 30 plus years. You know, stand in the multitude of the elders. That's why we shouldn't be around two-third ass niggas, because you cannot learn nothing from them. You should not be the smartest guy in the group, because that means you cannot grow. You know, that means you cannot grow. You gotta be around people that have knowledge, people that have the wisdom. That's why we spiritually are connected towards each other, no matter where we are, man. If we are in London, if we are in America, if we are in Jamaica, if we are in Trinidad, if we are in Ghana, it doesn't matter. We are spiritually connected, and we can learn from each other. And cleave unto him that is wise. Be willing to hear every godly discourse, you know. So if things happen, focus and see what's going on, so you will learn from that. And let not the parables of understanding escape thee. Be greedy. You gotta be greedy. Very covetousness for this truth, because this is the thing that can help you in the times to come, man. These words, the words of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, can help you in the times that are coming to this earth, man. Brothers, that women be having dreams, crazy dreams about terror. Brothers themselves be having dreams about Jacob's trouble, man. Shit that's gonna pop off in a few days, weeks, months, whatever, man. It shall come as a thief in the night. Verse 36. And if thou seest a man of understanding, get thee betimes unto him, and let thy foot wear the steps of his door. So if you really want to know something, and for example, you ask a brother and he doesn't reply, ask him again, man. Be greedy, man. You want to have this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You want to have the understanding, for example, of Daniel. If the brother says, Khan, I'm gonna teach you Daniel, or Khan, we're gonna go into Revelation. You ask him one time, if he forgot, or if he didn't think about it no more, ask him again. Ask him again. If you ask the breakdown of a scripture and he didn't reply because maybe he was busy or whatever, ask him again, man. Be greedy, man. Stand at the door of his house, not literally, but be there to ask him whatever you want to know. Be greedy to get wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Let thy mind be upon the ordinances of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, and meditate continually in his commandments. And that's what happens basically automatically when you're in this truth. You got to meditate upon the commandments, man. You got to pray for it too, that you will, before you buy something, you be like, hey, let me check this out. Hey, it has E code 471. Here in Holland, E code 471 means pork, man. Means gelatin. You're not going out there buying things without thinking. You know, that's why this truth should be on your mind continually. He shall establish thine heart and give thee wisdom at thine own desire. You know, meditate upon his truth and strengthen thy brothers. Provoke thy brothers. Be thy brother's keeper in this truth, man. Because we only have each other. We only got each other, man. We only got each other, so we should help each other. Hebrews 6. Hebrews chapter 6 verse 11. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence to the full assurance of hope unto the end. You know, that we hope that everyone has the same diligence, man. This is, Apostle Tahar said, this is the year of diligence, man. This is the year of diligence, so we should not be lukewarm. Because then Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to spew you out, man. And we desire that every one of you do show the same diligence, man. You know, same diligence, same good works, same drive to push out the works and to help gather the elect, you know, through your works. Because let's say you make a video rebuking GOCC. A brother from GOCC can end up watching a video and see like, hey man, but this is the right doctrine. GOCC has been going on for a long time. IYC has been going on for a long time. Still going off. Sellouts. You know, so that can help you. The most I can use you to bring that brother in the right direction. And, you know, use you basically as his mouthpiece, man. So that's why we got to be diligent. That's why we got to strive for perfection in this truth. Because the most I can spew you out, man. This is Revelation chapter 3 verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would thou wert cold or hot. Slakia, I would thou wert cold or hot. The Most High doesn't like no in between. The Most High doesn't like no Saturday Israelites. You know, only when they in the camp they serve the Israelites, and during the week they're doing all kinds of wicked shit or doing their own things. During the week you should be busy with this truth too. So I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. You know, you're not on fire in this truth, but you're not out of this truth neither. I would that thou wert cold or hot. The Most High requires you to be all out of this thing or on fire in this thing, man. To push the work for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Verse 16. So then, because thou art lukewarm, you're not really into it. You an Israelite. You want to push the word in the highways and byways, but for the rest, you know, you're not really interested in the scriptures. Like we just read in Hebrews, you should be willing to read and to know the parables, man. When you want to know something, you should be at the doorstep of that man. So then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. So if you're not rightfully dealing with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, if you're not on fire in this truth, the Most High will spew you out, man. You know. So be your brother's keeper. Help your brother, provoke your brother unto good works. And Yahweh, we are gonna be out here soon, man. You know. That Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I pray Yahweh Shem Yahushua hasten the time for the elect's sake, for the brothers that show diligence, for the brothers that are on fire in this truth. You know. And we all deal with demons, man. That's why we got to strengthen each other. You know, that's brotherly love. Let brotherly love continue. You know. So with that, Shalom, Akyam.